Welcome back, friends. So we are here to see some practical examples on NetBeans IDE. Here I have created my own package, a new my video package, my videos. This package is having this class. It's named even though my video, but the difference is here in package we denote the first letter in smaller case. Well, in class we denote the first letter in uppercase. So in last session we have seen some examples, and this is one of them. The last example which we saw on paper, I've written the same program over here, just the name of the package and class is different, doesn't matter, but the entire code is same. So here I'll show you how the compiler shows an error when I use some variable or refer some variable out of its we can say out of its scope, and this thing is clearly evident by seeing this example. So I have a class over here. I have defined a variable y of integer type, setting its value as 99. Public static void main string args. This is my main method. Inside my main method, this is my entire main method from here to here. Okay, so I am initiating a variable x of type integer, and I am using statement y equals to j. So here y is already defined, but j is not defined yet. This is the variable which is undefined. So when I just hit backspace and make this comment executable, the compiler is showing error over here. You can see this error. What does this error say? Cannot find the symbol variable j. This is happening because j is initiated over here. It's data type and it's defined over here, and we are referring j over here. So it is not valid in Java because a scope of the variable starts from where it is defined. So we can't use this j over here. Okay, the next error, see, in last lecture we have seen last session that we get 4 errors, and compiler also has to give exactly those errors. When I remove this comment notifiers from the starting of this statement, that is x equals to d, we can see that compiler again shows the error. Compiler cannot just take this statement because d is something which is defined over here, and d can't be used at this place. But yes, this d is valid because d is already defined and the scope of d is valid at this location. So d, using d or referring d over here is totally okay with it, but compiler is not at all okay with this. Okay, so this is an invalid, so it's showing an error. So now this statement, yes, we are making use of j over here, but we have defined j before it, hence it is totally valid in Java. Okay, now I'll just make these two executable statements. So you can see that the compiler shows exactly those 4 errors which I have shown in the last session. This is the error, this is another error, and all these errors are regarding symbol cannot be found. This is happening because as we have seen in last lecture, because use of j over here is totally invalid because scope of j finished at this location. You can see this j which was initiated over here, its scope ended over here. But x, use of x is still valid because x belongs to this curly brace. But again, if I use x over here, the compiler will show error because scope of x just ended over here as x was defined over here. So we can make use of y over here. Compiler won't. Yes, again compiler is showing error because this was static int y. You can see that this integer okay, fine. So we have seen these 4 errors which we were actually trying to find out whether the NetBeans IDE also point out these statements as an clear-cut errors. Thank you for watching.